Mr. Pierce, we were here on your motion, but none were filed.
Well, that's not true. I most certainly did file a motion on the 16th, and I have proof if the court is going to contest it.
Your motion deadline was November 16th?
Yes. I did. I did at the desk out there. I did. I was here 8 in the morning. I was here 3 in the afternoon. I did the thing all day long. That's what I did on November 16th, is turn in that motion.
I don't know if it was filed in any other case. It's not been filed in this case.
Well, I have video evidence. Yeah, I have a copy. I mean, I don't have a hard physical copy of it because he stamped it, he signed it. I assumed the court would have it. This is news to me. I have my electronic copy for me, but... Well, I've moved to dismiss. I filed it, and I have proof of that, and the state hasn't obeyed the court order to respond.
Let's see what you have.
Can I get a response to my move to dismissal, please?
I want to see what you have.
Well, I'm moving to dismiss on the grounds that I did file, and that the court has not filed in accordance with its own court order. And so I'm moving to dismiss on those grounds, which doesn't require looking at anything, right?
It does require for me to confirm that you filed.
I would be willing to make a contingency that if I can provide evidence, a couple of weeks, that then the case would be dismissed, because I do have this evidence. I knew this could happen, and by gosh, I put a camera on that desk.
Your Honor, this is one of the state did not receive a copy of it either. I did check both of these things on Friday as well within the court system, and I did not
I know the employee as well. We can take it up that chain if we'd like, but I most definitely responded in accordance with the court order, a court order that I objected to on the record, by the way, and was forced upon me.
Of the motion because the court is not in receipt of anything.
So I'm moving to dismiss the entire case because I've done what the court has expected, and if it needs to take time for it to find out that yes, in fact, Mr. Pierce has met his obligation, we have not, then you can take it from that. But right now I'm moving to dismiss. The prosecution can refile charges if it like at a later time. On what grounds?
I don't have any evidence that you have violated.
The evidence that I provided and submitted, I have evidence. I am saying I do have evidence. It does exist. It's a video footage. You don't allow me any computers here, no connection to the internet.
I am going to set it for trial.
I'm going to object to that completely. You're not my lawyer. I'm not moving this to trial at all. The motion is a motion to dismiss, and it challenges everything I've been challenging for the last 5 hearings, which is the fact that the prosecution still has not submitted evidence pertaining that satisfies the element of jurisdiction in this matter.
Your Honor, I don't have a rule for the calculation as of this time of the trial. If you would ask for a trial date, it would be 6 weeks.
I'd like it noted on the record that the prosecution just responded with a request for a trial date, being confronted with the fact that it has yet to prosecute, to file a case. It hasn't even submitted element of the jurisdiction to say this court is even in charge of me or can adjudicate here. And yet they're asking for a trial date. This incident was for something that happened 12 months ago. I am well beyond the 6-month speedy trial limit that I've heard mentioned multiple times in this traffic court this morning. And we're not even past step 1 because the prosecutor won't submit any evidence.
January 4th at 1:30.
Is this court going to pretend like I'm not speaking English? This is an adversarial system and not an inquisitorial system of civil discourse, is it not? Is it not?
I have already responded to you. You don't have any evidence that you filed that motion. The court is not with the court's filing.
It is not my burden.
If you do not want to show me what you have, then I'm just going to set it for trial, January 4th at 1:30.
I object to this. This court is proceeding against my wishes. You're proceeding to a trial when I haven't even been provided evidence of jurisdiction. Why aren't you asking the prosecution for evidence of jurisdiction that satisfies the element of jurisdiction in this matter?
Because I don't have a motion filed by me.
It's not a motion. You're trying to turn something into a motion that is not a motion. It's before this court right here, right now. A motion is not the paper. It is the intent behind it. And I'm saying right now, I want the element of jurisdiction. Please submit it.
Before, I am requiring any motion, including those for jurisdiction, to be filed in writing.
I move for you to recuse yourself from this case.
Denied.
And on what grounds are you denying this case be dismissed because the prosecution hasn't submitted element of jurisdiction?
Because you didn't file your motion. Or continue to...
Well, this is a round robin.
Number 30 and 31 shall be...
I'm not done talking on this record, and I guess the court is going to move on without me. All right. The court's going to move on without me, and I object on the record again for the 6th hearing in a row.
So, just as a quick update, it's now January 16th. This recording was from a hearing on December 14th. The next hearing date is in February. So just be aware this is a tactic that judges can use and do, which is they just pretend like you didn't turn it in. And like, oh, you didn't do it. And then, you're left wasting more time and having to figure out what the heck happened. And that's just another arrow of defense in their quiver of stalling and trying to get you to go away. So yeah, that's it. Good times.